Hello, it's Elaine from Penguin Place. I hope that you are all having a wonderful Easter Sunday today. If you saw my community tab yesterday, I did a little shot of my to-do list that I'd written up for my Saturday, and I didn't finish everything on the list yesterday. But as of this afternoon, I finished off that list. There were some things like making banana bread. Yep, did that first thing in the morning. My proofreading quota for the day, got that done fairly early. I only had 2 legs and the frill and assembly to do on Bruce the Beardie. He is my Amy Book Challenge project for, it's April, and he is a standalone pattern from Manic yarns, because I'm alternating between an amigurumi book and a standalone pattern. So here comes Bruce. I think I'm going to put him in the light box and get a good picture of him to put over there. See, because he's so big. He's probably about 20 inches long. It's hard to get all of them in here, but Bruce is done. Okay, another thing on my list from yesterday was to design a new mini mushroom. I know there's so many mushroom patterns out there, but I wanted something that was just that big, made with worsted weight yarn, works up fast. I can have it for a lower price point, make a whole army of them in different colors. I'm going to make at least one more, and just to test my pattern. I'll type it up first, then make one to test it. I want to get exact yarn weights, like, okay, is this 0.3 ounce of white or is it 0.4 ounce, so that you know you can weigh your little ball of yarn and find out just how much you have, and then you can use up the little yarn scraps. So within a day or two, I should have the pattern up on my blog as a free pattern, and I'm definitely going to make some more of these. Okay, the other one was, I saw this adorable little bird pattern. I have my Ravelry set up. I have a saved search. You can do a search and then filter. Say like, okay, I want amigurumi pattern. I think you have to say plush, softies, toys, all this. So you narrow it down to that, and then you say crochet only, and then you say free only. So I have that, and then you save the search. So I have that saved. Every once in a while I go look at my saved search and see what the free amigurumi patterns are on Etsy. Not Etsy, sorry, Ravelry this week. And I saw this cute little bird pattern. I'll link the pattern in the description once I get on my computer. But it's another one. Works up fairly quickly. I stayed up till around 11 o'clock last night trying to finish this and didn't quite get to it. I just need to close up the body and do the eye embroidery and the nose. It's a beak, and the wings. But it's like, okay, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. And I just finished that this afternoon. Oh dear. The wings look lopsided there. Oh well. I guess one is up higher and lower than the other. Well, I guess she's a sort of a off-center bird. One thing that I made a note for myself in this pattern was, when you make the wings, you start here and work up to here, and she says just hide your yarn end inside. Well, then you don't have a yarn end over here for sewing it on. So I put a note on my pattern saying use an extra long starting tail and leave it on the outside, so that I did have that tail to sew the wings on lopsided. Okay. The one last thing on my Saturday to-do list was to start my snake for the Crazy Critter Challenge. And as I said before, this month's Crazy Critter Challenge was a red snake with green spots. My husband was saying, nah, not going to work. It's going to look all Christmassy. Well, he's a very dark red with very light green spots. Or bumps. It had to be bumps. So I'm getting there. It takes a little longer than usual with the little color changes, and I'm doing 4 double crochet clusters here for the bumps. So I'll probably only make him, his nose needs a little more stuffing. I'm going to have to get that little stick that comes with the stuffing and get that down in there. I'll probably only make him about 12 or so inches long, just because it's sort of tedious doing the bumps and trying to get them sort of centered. And I like the way he's turning out, but there's more fun stuff to work on, like little mushrooms. So all I have left on my work in progress is this snake. So I'm going to be working on him and another mushroom. I've got my little scrap box with the yarns. So maybe I'll use, he's pointing for me, maybe I'll use that pink yarn, make a pink mushroom. I'm trying to use up more scrap yarn. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 trays in one closet that's berry bowl. It was from when you go to the store and they've got the pints or quarts of strawberries in a big tray. Well, I picked those up over the years from the grocery stores, and I've got one with green, one with blue, one with purple, one with red, and then there's an even bigger tray in the spare room that has whites and yellows and variegateds and browns. That was a display that someone gave me that they thought I could use for my craft shows, and it was too bulky. It would take up more room than I had available for display. It's like, I want room for my product, not just for the display. So I pretty much recycled most of the cardboard, but ended up with this one tray that is maybe 4 foot by 3 foot, and I would like to get all of my scrap yarn just shrunk down so it all fits in there, so I could have like a white row and a yellow row and work out the rainbow with the rows and just be able to look at one tray for scrap yarn. But that is going to be an undertaking because there's a lot to use up. So I'm making good progress on my April goals. I have one scrap critter. That bird counts as a scrap critter. And I've started my Crazy Critter Challenge, and I finished the Ami Book Challenge. I don't have my list with me to see what else I need to be working on. Oh, I need to make a dachshund. I'll have to get started on that too. But it was a productive Saturday yesterday, and tomorrow's my day off. I'm hoping to just do a quick shopping trip and get back and do more productive crocheting. I'm still 2 weeks out from my next craft show, where I will have 2 8-foot tables and I can really stretch out. So I want to have a good selection of big stuff, little stuff. I got a few more little stacking shelves that I wanted to put my really little stuff, like catnip mice and scrunchies and coasters. So right now I just have one basket of $3 stuff, and it's not really clear. Like some of the people are looking at stuff like, what is this? I had to explain that it's a reusable water balloon. So if I have them in these stacking trays, then I'll be able to say, okay, this one is reusable water balloons. This one is scrunchies and catnip mice. So people will know exactly what it is, and maybe that will stir up some more interest. I also have the popsicle cozies, a bunch of those where if you've got a freezy pop, those plastic freezy pops, you stick it into this little cozy, and then the kids, their hand stays nice and dry and warm while they're having their popsicle. I have a bunch of those, and people just sort of look at them like, what's this? I have to explain it. So I figure if there's some signs where they know exactly what it is, maybe I'll get some more sales, and I will have to answer a few less questions. So little by little, I'm tweaking things and getting things ready for that sale, and chipping away at the scrap yarn. As I was working on these, I was thinking, oh, that little bird turned out cute. I think, let's see, I've got an axolotl pattern that is free on YouTube, and this bird pattern, that's A, B, C. What would I have for C? I was thinking, okay, maybe I should start an ABC of freebie scrap patterns. I'm trying to think if I've got any cat. I think I do have a cat pattern that I've used a couple of times that turned out really cute, and it's free. So, okay, I'm coming up with all these videos. I just don't have the time to do them. So right now I need to go to my chair and work on my proofreading assignment for today. Get my 3 pages done. I want to crochet, but I have to keep up with my other responsibilities. I was so pleased about having, what's his name? Brucey done and getting a good start on this. Oh, it's not his mouth, it's my stitch marker, which I don't really need anymore because I'm not even counting rows. I'm just going until he's done, until I get bored of him. I was putting just one row between the bumps, like there's one bump, a row of just the red, 2 bumps, a row of red. And now I'm thinking, why didn't I put 2 rows between the bumps? Then there'd be more snake, less bumps. But live and learn. If I ever come up with a bumpy snake again with my crazy critter challenge, hopefully I'll remember. So once again, happy Easter. Hope you like this video, and thank you for the comments, the likes, the subscriptions. It's really encouraging to see that people are actually watching the videos and commenting and enjoying them. So makes me want to do some more. I will see you in a few days. Bye-bye.